It's Lord's, end of September. Now you're hardly expecting blue skies and sunshine, but the rain has finally stopped. And I'm optimistic that we're going to get some play. Fourth One Day International, England men versus Australia. All the big interviews, behind the scenes with me. Stay tuned. Okay, so the Australian players turning up. Adam Zampa to my left, turning up with, well, I'm thinking a coffee machine. He's a big latte fan, I've heard, and he makes a mean flat white, according to Marcus Stoinis. Three big, mean, fast bowlers, of course, coming up. Josh Hazlewood turning up as well. Morning, Josh. And of course, Mitchell Starc, multiple World Cup winner, Ashes winner as well. Absolute giant of a man. So yeah, the Aussies are here. They're wrapped up nice and warm, ready for action. Right, so England players are in the house. Phil Salt, the first on the scene to arrive as well. Morning, morning. Phil Salt ready for action, and obviously one of the marquee names is always going to get stopped for an autograph. Joss Buttler over my left shoulder as well, and yeah, some other brothers as well who are turning up like Sak. How are you, brother? Nice to see you. You good? Good. Yeah, good, bro. Sakib is here as well. Adil as well. Rashid. I think that's supposed to be Harry Brook here as well.
Good afternoon and welcome to Lord's.
Okay, so the Australian players are on their way out. The world champions led by Mitch Marsh. They're going to bowl first. As you can imagine, under these overcast conditions, why wouldn't you? Now, 39 overs aside, that could change. We need to use our brollies again a little bit later, but for now, Australia will have a bowl. The England batters are on their way as well, just over my right side now. The two openers are on their way, Phil Salt and Ben Duckett. So, 39 overs aside, that could change. Let's get this game on. Guy, congratulations. 7 years, Chief Exec, MCC. Today, ringing the bell. How was that? Just talk about that.
It was so exciting. I mean, I've had the great honour and privilege of getting some of the greatest of icons in sport and to ring the bell, and to do it myself was incredible. And one of the things that people said to me when they've done it is how nervous they are. And I was. It was really
the eyes
odd.
of the world and Lord's
yeah,
on you.
Seriously, it's a sort of weird moment where you're stood there, but a great honour and lovely to be asked by the club. And we had my family there, Lisa and my kids. It was a lovely moment, actually, a really nice way to say goodbye.
Do you look back on your history here? Who are some of the highlights of the people who've rung the bell? Are you stood alongside?
Oh, look, you know, people like Viv Richards, was it Eleanor Oldroyd? You know, there's a whole range of people, community heroes that are doing work in their cricket clubs. So from everyone, from Sebco, there have been so many memorable ones. But what really strikes you about it, it's just a lovely, poignant moment for them. And it's iconic ringing the bell. It's something that very few people to get the opportunity to do, and it's to be treasured. It was amazing.
Okay, all the official stuff is done. I can now finally take the shirt, the tie, the jacket off. I need to find myself something nice and warm because I'm going to spend a lot of time under the rain, under the clouds. So let's go and find me something warm to wrap up in. Nice. Okay, one of the best places in terms of vantage points at the home of cricket is the iconic scoreboard. Somewhere I've actually never been ever before. Now, Ben Duckett is approaching a half century. I don't want to put the mockers on him, but I'm going to try and get him over the line to reach that 50. Okay, cricket badgers, you'll know what a scoreboard looks like and you'll know how it operates, but if it's the first time you've seen one of these, you might think that Ben Duckett is on 404. It's in fact the other way around. So when you're looking at it, he's actually on 40, the 4 and the 0 back to front. So it can be quite tricky to make sure you're always remembering which lever you have to pull. Okay, that noise and applause is for Ben Duckett, so I'm glad I didn't put a curse on him. He gets to his 50, the key roll, lever being pulled by the gentleman here, means Ben Duckett has reached a half century. Brilliant. I don't know how these guys are doing it in this cold weather, but need to get a coat on. Okay, so sun's out, gun's definitely not out. It's still brisk, but we have a game on, 39 overs aside. So England getting 312 for 5 off the allocated overs. Brilliant cameo from Liam Livingstone. He gets himself to a half century, but really propelled that score. 8 and over, the Aussies have to go at. So it's going to be a tricky ask. England trying to force that decider, and I think we've got a really tasty game on. At Lord's, always some great people to speak to. I've heard a couple of Olympians are in the President's Suite with their hardware as well. So let's go check out their medals. In the hospitality with Lewis Richardson, Olympian and medalist as well. Can we have a quick look at your shiny piece of metal? I love that. That is good. That is good. Heavy?
It's heavy, very.
Yeah. It's a good thing you're a boxer. You can, you've got the neck muscles to deal with that.
Exactly.
I love that. I'll talk to you about the Olympics in a second, but your experience of being here at Lord's, what have you made of it?
An absolutely fantastic day. Really being treated well in the President's Suite. You know, a massive thank you to Lords and the President for making it happen. It's an absolute pleasure to be here.
And a great tactical move. You fasted, you didn't have breakfast, which is what I did when I was in a box here once, and you can just gorge and gorge and gorge.
Yeah, I mean, I heard the food was going to be good today, but it's been extremely good, and made the most of it for sure.
But hang on, if you're a boxer, have you been watching it a little bit?
For a long time.
Yeah.
No, not today.
Not today. Good, I'm glad.
For me, I had 16 bouts, 16 fights this year, all at 71 kilograms.
Yeah.
It's been 6-7 weeks now post-Olympics, and you know, I've been able to enjoy my food a little bit more. You know, that food for me is everything. I love my food, so you know, the dieting and everything is worth it for this Olympic medal. But now a little bit of downtime, and my outlet is enjoying some nice food. So no place better to be.
Oh, 100%. It's great meeting you, brother.
Yeah, you too.
Awesome.
You too. Thank you. Cheers.
Adam Burgess, Olympian, medalist as well. Can we have a look at the silver medal? How proud are you of that?
Oh, you know, this medal's been 20 years in the making.
Yeah.
For me, it's an absolute dream come true. I don't know if you know, but I finished 4th in Tokyo by 0.16 of a second.
I've seen your interview
like
after,
nothing,
yeah.
right?
No, it's nothing.
And so to get on the podium this time around, it just means everything.
That's what I mean, the margins are so small in what you do. And for people who don't know, explain your sport, because for me it's one of the most eye-catching sports in the whole of the games, because I just love the uncertainty. The smallest mistake could cost you a medal, like you say.
Yeah, absolutely. Canoe slalom, I think it's one of the hardest sports going, especially like in that final, you've got one go. We've had no practice on that course. You've just got to look at the river from the bank and work out what you're going to do. For those that don't know, canoe slalom, it's a little bit like ski slalom, except our water's not frozen. It's moving down the hill very fast, and we have to go back upstream too. But yeah, I mean, I love it. I think it's the best sport in the world.
It's been great meeting you.
Yeah, thanks very much.
Awesome.
Cheers.
A brilliant win for England. That means they extend the series and we go to a decider, and I'm just delighted that we got a game after all that rain we had earlier in the day. Look, it might be the end of the summer international season, but the content never stops, it never sleeps. If you search for @HomeOfCricket, you can check all of our great content at Home of Cricket on our social platforms, and I hope to see you there very soon.